back to Ava's Flava. I'm Ava, and on today's episode, I'm going to show you guys, again, how to make something super duper easy and super duper delicious. And it's great because if you have any leftovers, you can just kind of slap it all together. And this thing I'm speaking of is fried rice. I love fried rice because you really can put anything in there and it's delicious. You can do meat, egg, no egg, any kind of vegetable. So it may not be the right way, but it's my way. Honey! Okay, let me show you what you're gonna need. Okay, so first what you're going to need is 2 cups cooked cold rice, some peas and carrots, Chubbo's favorite, some good old onions, 2 minced garlic cloves, 2 green onions sliced. Okay, and the last thing you're going to need is some sesame oil and soy sauce. Okay guys, so I think one of the secrets to fried rice is make sure that your rice is nice and cold. You can either buy the bags of frozen rice or cook it like I did either the night before and put it in the fridge, or you can cook it, spread it out on a cookie sheet and put it in the fridge for like maybe 20 or so minutes till it's nice and cold, because it's going to keep that nice grainy texture when you cook what you want, or when you cook it is what you want when you make fried rice. And I want to show you guys how to make, or tell you guys how to make the perfect rice. Okay, so all I used was a cup of long grain white rice, and on the back of the package to a cup it always says add 2 cups, but I always only just add 1.5 cups of water and a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick, and a tiny bit of salt. Okay, and then you bring that to a boil, dump in your rice, and then the special lid. Chubbo was dissing my little lid. All it is a kitchen towel that I just wrapped around the lid here and secured it with a hair tie or a rubber band, whatever you have. Just make sure it's not dangling, because then it'll catch on fire. And then you just slap this on, or you crank the heat down to low and let your rice cook for 20 minutes. Okay, set your timer, and then after 20 minutes remove the pan with the lid still on off the burner and just let it sit for like another 10 minutes, and then you have the most perfect rice. Oh, you can also use chicken broth in place of water, so that's a little notorious TIP for you. Look at Chubba likes that one. Okay, so now let's get to frying. I'll see you guys at the stove. Okay guys, so at the stove here, if you don't have a wok, it's okay. I'm just using my cast iron skillet, and I just put about a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and now I'm going to add in my onions. You want to do your onions first, or if you're not doing onions, just leave them out, okay? And I'm just going to let these cook, and this is important. This is why you need to make sure everything's chopped ahead of time, because this is going to go really fast. This is just going to take like a minute or so. I'm just going to kind of let these cook a little bit. Okay, I don't know if I told you this was on high heat, so we're getting serious. Okay, so I don't want those to brown. I just want them to soften. Now I'm just going to add in my minced garlic and just let that cook just for about 30 seconds. And you gotta, when you're making fried rice, of course you can't walk away, because you just gotta keep everything moving. Alright, I can smell the garlic, it smells beautiful. And now I'm gonna dump in my peas and carrots. You gotta get your peas and carrots. I used frozen here, but I just thawed out partially, which is good because they're already cooked a little bit. But if you were to use fresh carrots, cook them with the onions and then do the peas last, because the peas cook in no time. Okay, so I'm just going to let this cook for just a couple minutes until they start to soften, and then we're going to add in the rice, and I'll show you when we get there. Okay, so it's been like another minute or so, and I just kind of spread them out a little bit and let them, without touching them, let them cook for a little bit to get a nice little crust on the peas and carrots and the onions. And also, I chopped the onions pretty big so my little undercover onion lover can pick them out if he doesn't like them. Alright, so now actually I'm not going to add the rest yet. I'm going to add soy sauce. You can add as much or as little as you like. I'm just going to add a few drops for now. And then a few little drops of sesame oil. Whoops. I'm just going to mix this around until all the little veggies get coated. And this is perfect too. You can use any kind of mixture of frozen vegetables, like some that have asparagus in it. You can, if you wanted to add a little pop of color, you could use some bell peppers, any kind of the frozen mix or fresh, either one, it doesn't matter. Or leftovers, you know, just work with it. You got it. Okay, so, and you don't need any additional salt. You can add pepper because the soy sauce has plenty of salt for you. All right, mixing this around. And now we're gonna add in our cold rice. Okay. Oh, and I think I told you if you use fresh, if you cook the rice and put it in there, it's just going to be all mushy. That's why you need the cold rice. I think maybe I told you that. Okay, so you're just going to stir this around, and we're coming to an end here. And here you can add more soy sauce if you want, or more sesame oil. I'll taste and see what I need. I might add some more soy sauce, I think. And then we're going to add in the green onions, and we're done, and that's it. And it's beautiful. Okay guys, so I just added a little bit more soy sauce, and now my last little touch of goodness is some more onions. I added green onions. Okay, give this a nice little mix around, and I'm gonna slap this in a big bowl and eat it. So I'll see you guys when it's time. Okay guys, it's all done. It's in the bowl and ready for me to eat. And you guys can also use brown rice if you want it. It is just as tasty, and it's a little bit healthier for that belly. Also, those little crispy wonton noodle things, you know what I'm talking about? Those would be beautiful on top as like a little garnish. You could do that. And also, I told you already, you could add cooked meat, whatever you want. That's why this is delicious. I'm going to go ahead and go in for a bite. It's a little steamy. Let's see. Burning the throat. Woo! So super duper yummy. I hope you guys all try this. Don't be scared of fried rice. It's super duper easy to make. And kiddos love it too. My little girl loves it. It's one of her faves. It's one of the ways I can get her to eat veggies, because it looks delicious in fried rice. It looks cool. This is not really making any sense. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy this episode, and please subscribe to me. That would be awesome. And like my Ava's Flava Facebook page. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.